Hey everyone, welcome to another vlog of mine. So I thought I would talk about the movies that I saw today. So let me just quickly find, I forget what they're called off the top of my head, so I have to look them up. Oh, so the first one I saw was This Is Where I Leave You. And this one's about a husband played by Jason Bateman, who believes at the beginning of the movie that his life is great. He has a wife that loves him, a job that he loves, and one day he comes home early to surprise his wife with a birthday cake, and he finds out that his boss, that the inks that he's friends with, ends up been having sex with her for the past year. And then he quits his job and quits talking to her, of course. And a couple weeks later, he finds out that his father has died. And so he goes to the funeral, which is obviously sad. And pretty much his last wish is that his whole family could stay under one roof for 1 week. So that's what they do. And the father has three sons and one daughter. The daughter played by Tina Fey. One of the sons is played by Jason Bateman, and the other two I don't know who they are, so I wouldn't be able to tell you who they are even if I wanted to. But yeah, it's pretty much he's trying to deal with what has happened to Jason Bateman's trying to deal with what has happened to him, and trying to also grieve in his own way for his father dying, which he eventually does in the movie, of course, because everything becomes happy in the end. So overall, I would say go see that movie. I think it's a great movie, so go check it out. Now, Hector and the Search for Happiness. Main characters in that movie are Simon Pegg and Rosamund Pike. Now, from my perspective, the movie is about a therapist who feels like he doesn't have happiness in his life. So he feels like he has to go on this journey, kind of like that Walter Mitty movie that's played by Ben Stiller. The only difference is that one's looking for love, and the other one, which is the actor and the search for happiness, is he has love. It's more of just the happiness itself. And he goes on a trip, and he goes to China, and he meets on a plane in first class or economy class, one of the two. He meets this rich business guy who pretty much doesn't really like him at first, but by the end of the plane ride, he seems like he somewhat likes the guy, and so he shows him like the fun parts of China, and this girl comes up to him, Hector played by Simon Pegg, and he thinks that she comes up to him because she likes him, or she thinks he's curious or whatever, and in the end it's just that she is a prostitute, I guess you could say. And he realizes that at the very next day, when they try to have lunch together. And then he goes to Africa. Or no, he goes to the mountains that are kind of like the Himalayas, but not the Himalayas, I think. And meets these monks. I guess I don't know if they're monks, but they're like they're kind of like monks. I guess you could call them. Anyways, and it's just journey to the monks, are the type of people like monks that are on this mountain. Uh, and then he goes to Africa where his buddy from college is, and things happen, and he opens his eye. It opens his eyes to things. Now, throughout the whole movie, he has this book that his girlfriend gave him, um, that she wants him to write in and talk about his experience and stuff like this, or what he thinks is the happiness is, and he writes one, and then whatever he thinks it is at that point, and then two, and then whatever another person thinks it is, and so on and so forth. And anyways, he goes to Africa, things happen, he meets certain people are not as friendly to him, and then he goes to Los Angeles to see his college crush, or college ex, I don't know. Anyways, and he sees that she's pregnant and she already has 2 kids, and he's starting to wonder what's wrong with his life or whatever. And I think in one phone call with his girlfriend, he starts realizing that he already had happiness, and he had happiness all along. It just needs to come out in that story. So I guess overall, I would say this is another good movie that I would suggest going to see. So if you like a movie like The Secrets of Walter Mitty, then I think you'll like the Hector and the Secrets of for Happiness. And so yeah, go see those movies, go check them out, and whenever you watch this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and goodbye.